Ooh, all right. We are prepping the stream and all the interactions thereof. It's just going to be one more minute. I hope you guys are excited. It's going to be a lot of stuff that we're covering. A lot of things that, yeah, maybe you've already seen, but we'll have a different take on it. There's a little bit of progress that has been made. You'll maybe hear some new sound effects, see some new UI. It should be a lot of fun. And, of course, we're also doing the giveaways. So if you don't have yourself a copy of EVERSPACE 2 Prototype, I highly encourage you to join the Discord, which is where we are going to be distributing those victors. So get on in to the Discord through the course of the stream so that we can make that happen in all its glory. All right, one more moment and we will be live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to the official Rockfish Games stream for EVERSPACE 2. And we're going to be cruising through the portion of the alpha. You can see in the upper left corner, we have a new version that we are showing you. And there'll be little details here and there. I'm your host. My name is Eric Schrader. I'm the community ambassador for Rockfish Games. I live to serve you guys. This stream is for you. It's a showcase of what we've been working on to have conversation, right? So if you do have questions about anything that you see, don't be shy. Go ahead and drop those in the chat. We're watching you on Mixer, YouTube, and Twitch, and we will be answering your questions. If it doesn't come from me directly, I know that Michael and Shuzon's out there answering questions. I know Hazy is a very valuable member of the community. He also likes answering questions, and a lot of other members of the community will just jump in as well. So yeah, we're all here to help you. Let's have a good time, and let's go blow some stuff up. I think that's always a fun little start to things. So, what we're looking at here, we are in a very, very well-known location within EVERSPACE 2, known as this home base. And we're just docked out here. We have this nice-looking ship here. There's some new details that have been added to these, which we'll go into that in a moment. But basically, definitely check out the lighting on these ships. Otherwise, we are going to be showing you... Wow, I have so many items that I've collected that I earned legitimately. I didn't use any cheats whatsoever. We are going to be showing off devices while we're in here as well. Let's see. Let's actually do some combo stuff, because I think that's always fun. What we're going to do here is we're going to use our shield generator to restore shields. We're going to use our teleporter to leave a proximity mine behind. We're going to use the Quantum Entangler. What is this? We're going to use this bad boy to, let's see. Target is also damaged by hull repairs done to the user. So this little device allows you to restore health after you have taken damage. Or no, I said that completely wrong. Let me say that again. Because I know you guys can read. Let's read it out loud. Any damage done to the user will also be applied to the target with 50% increased intensity. So basically, it's like Thorn's damage, right? And Symmetry allows us to also target an enemy, use the device, then use like a nanobot. And by us using a nanobot and having them targeted using the device, it will actually do damage to them. This, in conjunction with our shield surge, means that if we're almost dead and they are really punishing us, we can pop this to restore health, damage them, hit this to cover our shields, and then this last guy over here, the Temporal Nano Recompensator, gives us salvation. So what this is going to do is give us 50% damage taken in the last 12 seconds and restores us. Okay? And this triggers automatically when we hit 10% health, so we're going to get a lot of health back. We hit the EMP to get lots of shields back, and then we hit the Quantum Entangler that drops our enemies as we are gaining everything back. So it's like super fast, reverse everything. You thought I was dead and now you're done, foe. Side of a synergy going on here. All right, next thing is going into our inventory itself. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy here. We are going to be using some sticky turrets. We have a new update there, which you can see the graphic. We're pretty pleased with how all of that stuff's coming together. It's looking pretty good, so we're going to find some asteroids to plop those down on. Everything else, basically some just random gear that we're going to be utilizing. Nothing too crazy. We're going to skip the perk screen for now. Then we can also go to the map, which you can see a bunch of question marks. That's fine. Everything's fine. So we're going to start in the home base, in our home turf area here, and go do some things. We're also probably going to, actually we're going to go here. We're also going to probably complete some of these reputation tracks by doing jobs. So if you've missed any of that type of stuff, we're going to be showing you how that operates, what that looks like as well. And I think that's it. No challenges to show just yet. I don't think I'm allowed to. But yeah, so we're running the full gamut. So let's get into this like freaking pronto, right? All right. Chat does not appear to be dead, Bloodstar. I think everything's flowing accordingly. I would say, hey, if you're having a problem with the chat, let me know in the chat. Yeah, anyway. Let's go. So we have some enemies floating about. We got some Outlaw Vipers over here and some scouts. And then we have a mixture of madcaps and drones. So let's go take out these madcaps and drones first. We can also use just one of our sticky turrets. So he's going to plop up right over there. He's going to start shooting guys for us. They're pretty strong. Look at him go. Do that work, sticky turret. Alright, now we're going to engage. Now these guys are really low level, whereas we're level 10, so they're not going to last long. But man, it feels good to be able to fly forward and take a mine from them. It's a mine they dropped. Now let's go take it over to, or it'll blow up in my face. That's also fine. The point is you can grab onto things. You can manipulate things, like this gas tank. What could possibly go wrong by holding a gas tank when you're engaging foes? So let's go ahead and throw this over here. And that was way too far of a throw. But you can see the idea. We need to take out these scouts who are going to be up on our grill, and those Vipers can be really dangerous really fast. Oh, it also looks like we have a sniper who's joined the party. See, there's some variety with these outlaws. Just engaging. Oh my gosh, driving is a problem. Alright, let's get our shields back. Slowly take this guy out, like it. And this Viper who just corrupted us is a problem. Let's give him a proximity mine. So you might be noticing whenever I'm using this pulse laser against these shields. Oh good, his weapons are jammed. That guy can't shoot at us at the moment. The pulse laser's doing like no damage to this armor, right? So we need to change weapons. So we're going to go over to the equalizer. It's going to be dishing out a lot more damage to this guy. Just the way we like it. Beautiful. Now this Viper, you can see he's opened up right now. So when you get too close to these guys when they're open, they shoot a scattergun, and it's devastating on you. So you don't want to get too close, because like a scattergun, like it's seriously gonna like just completely wipe you out. Especially if your shields are gone, which thankfully we're not doing too bad here. But what I am going to do is I'm going to use a nanobot, and you'll just see his health start draining a little bit. You're a quantum entangler. And he's not going anywhere. How did that miss?
You see what you happens, Larry?
I forgot to turn off one particular sound. We don't need to hear some automated voices. But as you can tell, we are starting to play with our dialogue. The little bickering and bantering between characters and whatnot. Okay, so listen, okay? Let's take a quick time out. For testing purposes, it can sometimes be a little bit disconnecting when you have just a bunch of text on screen between characters who are trying to have a conversation. So even when you have it slightly automated, it makes like you can digest it while you're still doing other things. Okay? All right? It works, and it helps us build this game out for you. So, okay, let's go take out some bombers. Oh, and some Varnum Crystal. So this is also just base level resource gathering here. One other really quick thing to point out is that when I'm just cruising around here, you can actually see that there is a bonus that happens whenever I start boosting. And that boosting up top is one of the perks that I have chosen for getting up to level 10. It basically means that when you are boosting, you reduce all damage by 50%. Then we also, when we stop moving completely, you'll see another weapon bonus, which is the weapon boost. This is applied through one of the items we're using. Which one has it? Right here. This booster has an attribute that says weapon damage increases by 20% when standing still. So depending on how you're utilizing your equipment, you can get simple bonuses for performing basic actions, or inactions in the case of holding still. But you get the point. And these types of synergies are going to make you a strong challenge. Like if you're just sitting there like a turret in space and you're shooting your foes, this type of synergy is going to make you really strong, lay some mines out in front of you, and if things start getting a little bit too much for you, boost right through your mines. You can take it because you have that reduction of damage. Or, boost in the opposite directions, but you get the point. You're able to change the way the battlefield is going to operate just through these particular upgrades alone. All right, let's go take out this Outlaw Bomber. Oh yeah, and Michael does mention in the chat, he says that the sound effect for the scattergun, it's broken. So RIP headphone users, it's just really loud. Basically, like every one of the particles that are emitted from the scattergun have the maximum sound effect, and because it's shooting like 8 different particles, you're getting it multiplied by 8. It's just like, there you go. So let's go. Oh my gosh, we are so powerful. We need to make sure that these guys are all level 10s next time, which we'll do it in a moment. But there's a couple more things we got to do first. Over here we have these Outlaw Detonators, and if you guys haven't seen these yet, they are very devious, especially when you don't see them around the corner. So we're gonna take out this Outlaw Scout. Let's see, we got a railgun. We're gonna pop this guy. Beautiful. That one too. Precision striking. Beautiful. So that terrifying noise man, look at how excited he is. Woo! So let's go ahead and just look at these guys really quick. They are a drone with one purpose, and that is to catch up to you and explode on your face. That's it. That's all these guys do. And right now you might be thinking, oh, you know what, they're really obvious and like you can just easily see them because you're flying, you know, I'm flying by this asteroid and obviously, you know, you're getting all these. Let me tell you what, okay? One of the first times that I was testing out this particular ship, this particular guy, he was being so cruel to me because I didn't see him on my radar and I didn't hear him in any sound. So I'm flying through this asteroid, right? And I see some mineral deposits. I'm like, okay, I'll go ahead and take that. I start firing at this mineral deposit, okay? And every time in between I'm firing, I think I hear like a beep noise. And so I stop firing and I look around and there's a shadow that I see move across the asteroid in the background. I'm not making this up. I shared this with the team, okay? There's a shadow that moves in the background and I'm like, what the heck was that? And then all of a sudden the squeal noise that this thing makes is just like, you know, whatever, however you want. Oh my gosh, it was just like I jumped and I hit my booster and I was like, what the heck, where's it at? And I saw the lights flashing behind me. They are freaking terrifying, okay? Yeah, they might not look like much. They might look like freaking Wesley from Portal. But let me tell you what, these things, do not underestimate them. They pack a punch and they will sneak up on you. All right, back up. Also, you can boost backwards now. This is a great tool for dealing with something like this. Boost backwards, boost sideways. Is that a new engine effect? Ooh, I think I missed that one. That's nice, that nice little glow happening. So yeah, there you go. There's my little story about Outlaw Detonators. But also talking about all the little effects, the little glows and stuff. You can actually see we've got a lot of orange highlights here on the ship while we're in the shadows. So the colors are really getting more distinct and bold as we are moving through all the different ship colorations and whatnot. It's like in the light, you can't really see it so much, but in the shade, it's like we're glowing orange, right? So we're adding those fun little effects all around. It's nice. And for anybody who's also missed this, we do have a toggle, so when you're in a dark space and you're looking around for things, you can actually turn off your light source. Maybe that'll be important for like a stealth mission or something. I don't know. Excellent. So I also want to direct all of you guys to the Discord because our first giveaway for a prototype key is going to be starting in about 3 minutes. So if you have not joined the Discord yet, I am just simply going to show you this little wait page very quickly. The link is in the bottom left corner there, discord.gg/rockfishgames. This is where we're going to be distributing those giveaways, okay? And all you have to do is you have to click on a emoji. That's it. You just go in there, you click on an emoji, and it puts you into the pool of being able to win a prototype copy of EVERSPACE 2. It's that simple. Super duper easy. Thank you, Will, for making it that easy. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're just gonna poke around here a little bit more, maybe grab some debris, just because that's always kind of fun to do. Let's see if we can find something to throw this into that'll bounce around. That's always pleasant. Okay, all right, that was decent. That was a decent bounce. But a lot of interactions are going to be working in like that throughout the game. Going to have a lot of different ways to manipulate the environment around you. That's going to give you a bonus in your situation. In addition to all of the items that we've already talked about, just getting crazy. I see Fly McGee saying sound in space, and he's got the laughing sound. Yeah, you know what? It's It's crazy. It's so unrealistic. Oh my gosh. We just need to mute everything here. Hang on a second. Let's fix this. Let's go realism mode. All right, let's see how everybody enjoys this. Oh yeah, it feels so much better, right? That's just peak performance of Space Sim. Oh my gosh. I can't go back. I have to play this game completely muted now 100% of the time. This is so much more enjoyable. Don't you all agree? Why would you ever disagree with something like that? I don't know why you would. That would be ludicrous. Thank you for your time. Let's turn the sound back on. All right, and we're also going to go venture to another location and see where we can go. So we're going to see a lot of like these question marks going on here. This is because through the course of this, obviously we haven't built out all of the locations yet. At least they're not completed. Maybe they are built out per se. But the point is that you're going to have a pretty expansive time navigating through these systems, right? It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be very enjoyable. And we want to keep things interesting for you. And because of that, I also don't want to show you too much of the locations that are around here, because you may or may not have some decent access whenever we do get to the alpha that is fairly soon. Also, did the giveaway end? Shoes on, did we have a winner? Also, I see some people questioning, how does the giveaway work? So it's very simple. You go into the Discord, and while you're in the Discord, there's a giveaway channel in there. All you have to do is click a little emoji button. That's it. So join the Discord, have fun with us in the stream, ask your questions, we'll get things fleshed out, we'll make fun of some people. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a really good time. Oh, okay, the giveaway just started. Perfect, perfect. Hazy says, Alpha is dropping soon. How do you know? Maybe it's all a ploy. Maybe we're being incredible. Yeah, it's gonna be dropping very soon. Yep, who am I kidding? And you all know that. All right, so I think what we're gonna do is we are going to fly over to Union Bridge and hopefully not see anything that we're not supposed to see. But if we do, hey, you know what? That's the benefit of being in these streams in a slightly pre-alpha build. You might get to see something that's not supposed to be shown yet. Are those freelancer ships? Oh my gosh, if they are, I'm not supposed to go over there. There's a freelancer. Oh. Let's see what this guy is over here. And get some gear. So the GMB are back this time around as well, with their freighters, which have seen a pretty large improvement. From EVERSPACE 1, if you guys recall, there was a little bit of confusion with how these very large ships operated, because there were like pods on them. And so a lot of people would end up attacking the entire ship and thinking, oh, it'll drop all of this loot because that's how loot works, right? But that's not how we wanted it to actually be. So instead, we've redefined those pod points, right? Where now you can very, very easily see that these cargo units on the exterior are separate from the main ship. This is a very important distinction, so that you know if you want to steal the stuff that's on this ship, you need to shoot the containers holding the stuff. If you destroy the ship itself, then the stuff actually gets blown up in the explosion. Yikes! So don't do that. Shoot the containers and it'll be great. All right, so let's get some stuff. Our weapon was too strong, and we killed him in one shot. This is the problem with having a build where we're level 10. Oh my gosh. Don't worry, we can fix this. But he did drop a couple of containers. That was awfully nice of him. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and see what's going on in these containers. Maybe there's something to be had. Oh yeah, all right. So we could salvage a little bit of it. That's a plus. Worker drone and some Camden enzyme. That's nice. That's great. Also, welcome to everybody joining the stream right now. For those of you who have no idea who I am, my name is Eric Schrader. I'm the community ambassador for Rockfish Games. We are just having a good time flying around in the almost alpha of EVERSPACE 2, talking about the game and doing some giveaways for the prototype. So if you do not have the prototype, you need to get into our Discord, discord.gg/rockfishgames, where we will have a very easy way to get in and win. Oh, sweet! We also added some new effects that give you some insight as to what's going on when you hit certain points in the game and level up. So let's talk about the ults really quickly. The ult charges up after a certain number of kills, and then you're able to use this at your discretion. When you use it, it completely deflates, what a word, and then you will have to build it back up again. So the timing of this could either be with a great enemy that you're fighting, or a group of lesser enemies, or however you feel the need to do it, but you will always have it until you use it. So timing is going to be a little bit important in that. Also want to say congrats to John Irenicus. That is a fantastic username, by the way. I hope there's no ball spawn in the chat. Congrats to winning a prototype key. It will be distributed to you shortly through Shuzan, because he's amazing. Thank you for the help. And we'll do more giveaways through the course of the stream. So stay in that Discord, and it'll be good. All right, so now that we have this weapon overdrive, we're hopefully going to find a big group of enemies, or we'll spawn them in because I have the power, and we'll have some fun. Also, this little broken drone, you guys probably even saw that from the prototype even. So there's these little events that can get triggered and provide opportunities for you to follow and find little bitty secrets and whatnot. Like this destroyable site right here. Looking for any debris that I might be able to grab. Thought there was one around here, but I guess not. That's unfortunate. All right, so we're just going to pummel this thing with a missile. And then destroy all the drones. Perfect. So little secrets that are dotted around, they're going to produce resources. Open up this container, we got some credits, an energy core, a nano injector. Nice! Nice and clean and simple. And the reason we can do this time around is because all of these locations are handcrafted. So when we go to this map and you see all of these different dots and you see all of these different locations, oh my gosh, they have new names. Somebody better screen cap that, because I'm going to zoom back into Cedo. And so you have all of these different locations that you can venture towards that are all handcrafted, which will provide meaningful exploration instead of just randomized stuff. Oh, well, there's an asteroid that randomly spawned all the way over there. Let me go check it out. It could be completely worthless or incredibly valuable, and we don't want to do that. Instead, we are handcrafting, I'm going to say that a billion times, but we are handcrafting each one of these points, each one of these nodes, the Ulcer, the Union Bridge, Rhodia 2, like all of these sites, we're crafting them in a way that rewards your exploration of those sites. If you go and see something, you have a little blip in the background, boop, boop, whatever. Go venture over to it, you might discover a secret. Or you see that there's like a asteroid that's like hidden in shadows, and maybe there's some sort of station that's nearby that's like been desolated, right? Well, now if you go explore that, it's not going to just be a bunch of scenery in the background. There's going to be a purpose for you catching your attention towards that site. And we're doing that to like all of these locations. So in that moment, we had that drone, right? That is a triggered event where a damaged drone is floating around this debris field, and it's supposed to be higher level than you. It'll be higher level than you whenever you first encounter it. And it's really hard to destroy. So you follow it around, it's kind of exploding, and then it gets to that endpoint that shows you a secret wall. And that's not the only location where a secret wall is going to be. Obviously not. Those secret walls are hidden all around the DMZ. Lots of locations that if you poke into, you might find some really good, seriously amazing equipment to arm yourself with. Even with the fact that our equipment is, to a degree, procedurally generated, right? Like you could get a super rare item, you could get something that's like really sort of crappy, like anything and everything can kind of drop, but we do have specific locations within EVERSPACE 2 that drop a unique specific item for you. So again, you take the time to explore, you take the time to aid the factions to get specific items, like you will obtain those specific things for accomplishing those specific tasks. It's not just about flying around and blowing everything up, even though you can if you want to. If you do focus in and complete missions and tasks, you will be rewarded greatly for it. Okay, so let's look at the shipwreck. Diagnostic system, a beam laser, some more nanobots. Great! Super great. Oh, sorry about that. We'll also take this scrap metal, and then let's head over to this trading outpost, which again I hope doesn't trigger anything. But if it does, Alt F4 is my friend. Here we go. Don't start a conversation. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna take a moment and answer some questions because I've been talking a bit. So Dark Finn asks a really good question on YouTube. He says, "Can you change alt or is it by ship?" This is a really, really great question. So as we have it right now, the vision is to have each of the respective subclasses have a unique alt associated with them. So that means if you want to utilize the alt that's on this ship, oh my gosh, what is the alt on the freaking Interceptor? Weapon overdrive. Oh my gosh, what a brain fart. Anyway, if you want a weapon overdrive alt, that is going to be specifically bound to the Interceptor subclass of the medium fighters. And each one's going to have that uniqueness to it. Is it possible that we could create some sort of ultimate swapping thing? It is. I really don't think that's the direction we want to move. But there might be possibilities in like specialty effects, like this special called Orb Focus, for example. It says collecting an energy orb grants 1% increased critical hit chance for 8 seconds, up to 20%. And then it also has these other listed things: plus 10 increased primary weapon damage, 1 additional primary weapon slot, killing an enemy while weapon overdrive is active increases duration by 1 second up to 10. This is all technically bound to the Interceptor only. And I think that's, ultimately, I think that's where we want to go with it. But we'll see what other people think as we continue through development. I mean, we still have over a year to get to the finalized point. If this isn't feeling like it's fun, we could probably address that. But as of right now, it's feeling quite nice to define your abilities and your playstyle by choosing a ship base first and then outfitting it with unique items second. Okay, that was a good question. Looking for more questions. All right, so Peter, also from YouTube, says, will there be a new game plus, or will you be able to keep on playing after completing the campaign quest line? So also says, good work, EVERSPACE 2 looks absolutely freaking amazing. Love from Denmark. Oh, well, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. We are looking into ways to extend the game after the main campaign is completed. Yes. In fact, one of the tier The bonus tier from the Kickstarter was to add what are called Ancient Rifts, and these are going to essentially be portals that take you through a roguelike experience. It's kind of like having a slice of EVERSPACE 1 and then plugging that into EVERSPACE 2. So you're at the end game. You've got all this sweet stuff on your ship. You're decked out. You've completed all the main missions. You still have a lot of different jobs you can tackle. You can probably go out and find more side missions and go freely explore to your liking. But then you also have these Ancient Rifts that generate entirely randomized mission-based objective runs that you go through until you either complete it or you die. And when that happens, you're pulled out, you keep the loot, and you keep building yourself up. So you can keep doing those runs in the end state over and over and over again. But there will be more to talk about the end state of EVERSPACE 2 when we're actually working on it. Because as of right now, of course, we're still getting all the missions in place. We're just getting ready to start the alpha. So yes, absolutely considering in-game states for people to keep playing. Kale912 asks another really good question and says, is there a release date for the alpha? The official response is that the alpha is being released the beginning of this month. I also am going to just put this out there. There have been people within our community recognizing that we were going to appear in, like, say, the PC Gamer, what's it called? I think it's Indie Showcase. Is that what it is? And we were going to have a trailer drop there with an interview. There are IGN as well. We've got something similar. It's all public that you can actually go and find. But we've also seen that it was made public that both of those events were delayed. So some of you might be thinking, you know, did that affect Rockfish's schedule? I'm just going to straight up tell you, we are adjusting our schedules to fit with those timely reveals, and any sort of adjustments to that schedule that are made, we're making sure that we're honoring your time as well and doing what we can to make sure that when the alpha does inevitably drop, whenever that is, it will do so according to all of our standards being met and making sure it's the best thing that we can give to you at that space. So there you go. PC Gaming Show, The Escapist, IGN. Thank you, Michael, for those clarifications. And I just want to, again, just put that out there. Things are shifting. The world is a very interesting place. We want to make sure everyone's honoring the time where they need to honor it. And we will be making our announcements for our video game that we're working on when it is appropriate. Boom. Let's keep going. So we just stopped off at Union Bridge, and we want to look at the shopping mechanic just a little bit here. Oh my gosh, we don't have enough to buy an EMP generator, which we already have. That's unfortunate. But as you can see, the devices and how they're going to work within EVERSPACE 2 is through acquisition. So right now, when we look at our ship, obviously we've got these 4 different devices that have been completely unlocked because I'm a dirty, rotten cheater. Oh my gosh. And we have these things called upgrade tokens. Let's explain these in just a little bit more detail. And then we'll go from there. Basically, when you collect a device, whether that's through you found a secret area, or you completed a specific mission, or you bought it from a shop, right? It adds it into your pool of devices. You go in, you select it, boom, you have it. Those 3 modes, these things that I can change between, these are not unlocked at the beginning. You will spend an upgrade token to unlock 1 mode. So to have each one of these that I'm showing you right now, this is the equivalent of having at least 12 upgrade tokens that have been obtained and spent to get all 3 modes of all 4 of these devices. Is everybody on the same page and understanding how that works? I certainly hope so. Bloodstar says he was ghosted again. I'm sorry, man. Can you repeat the question? Oh wait, no, I see it. Okay, will ship engines have any heat distortion effects? Would be neat for action freeze. I think they actually do. I am a dirty, rotten liar. No, it doesn't. It doesn't look like they do. You're right. Okay. I'm a liar. For some reason, I thought they did. Maybe it was like a specific angle. You know what it was? It's probably I was probably like screwing around with all of these different settings, and it made it look like it was it had an effect. But I digress. Explosions do, yes. Explosions do. And technically, an engine is an explosion. You might be onto something there. All right, so let's go ahead and venture towards another location. Since we've gone to this site, we saw the device that can be sold to us. I think a lot of people, I think in particular, enjoy whenever we go to ground locations. So we're gonna go ahead and mark this on the map, and we're gonna fly all the way over there. There's an undiscovered site that's near that planet. Wonder what that's all about. And we're also entering the G&B mining fields with the distress call. What do you think? Should we go to the distress call or should we go to the planet? We got options. We're right here in the G&B mining fields. We got a distress call, or we can go to the planet. Distress call, everyone says. Okay, I see more questions, and I do apologize. I'm kind of skipping some. It's not because I don't think they're valuable. It's just because the chat's moving, and I'm doing my best to serve you guys. So, I do see a question out of Cuz that's more recent in YouTube that says, will the mission's difficulty scale with the player level? For example, you are level 25 and do missions in the first sector. So as of right now, there is no scaling, but that's just because we're still working on that. The desired effect in the end state is to have it where there is some scaling. So for example, let's just say like Zarkov over here is like a level 20 requirement to go to, and you're level 15. So it's just naturally going to be more difficult. But then say you get up to level 25, all of Zarkov has now upgraded to like level 22. So it's increasing to make sure there's still that difficulty factor and reward system in place, but it's not going to like replace Kodo all the way out here, which is level 58. You know, I'm just throwing random numbers at you, obviously. So there will be, the intended format is to have a progressive difficulty element to the experience, but also define each location as a different difficulty in and of itself. So good question. All right, let's keep going to the distress call because it seems a lot of people want to go there. I see another question from YouTube. Will there be cosmetic ship customization, like different wings, amount of engines, etc.? Yes, we do use a modular-based ship approach. So it's very likely that we will have those elements in place. Oh man, look at this guy. He's getting locked down. Seems to handle himself well. Might just leave him to it. Ooh! We're just gonna destroy this ship from afar, and we're not gonna talk about it. Okay. We're just gonna destroy it from afar, and we're not gonna talk about it. We can't even take him out! We don't have enough energy! Oh my gosh. Ow! Perfect! Like a glove. Get out of here! Oh my goodness gravy. I knew this was gonna happen. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we saved this G&B freighter. He's thankful. Aren't you thankful? Say something. Say something. Give me a reward. Come on. Oh my gosh. And of course, dev team members are coming in place. Oh my gosh. Hey guys. How's it going? Nothing to see here. Everything's fine. Ooh, this is pretty. Let's go look at this asteroid. Maybe take a screenshot, because you know we got all these sweet effects. Oh, that's pretty gorgeous. I am so looking forward to seeing what you guys do with the screenshots. That's what it is. Oh my gosh. You probably saw me do this button pushing a little bit already, but we do have the ability to change your field of view, your aperture, and your exposure. it's very easily used. I can like make this crazy sort of thing going on here, or however we want to do with the field of view. We change over to aperture, and we can start getting things a little bit more mysterious if we want to do that. Trying to figure out what's off in the distance. I can't tell. We can change the exposure to our desire. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. So obviously there's going to be those tools, and there's probably more tools coming, is my guess. I'm so looking forward to you guys getting your hands on this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the light, right? So let's go see what's over here. Maybe there's something that I'm not supposed to show you. It should just be basically probably like a mine where maybe we can extract some resources. That's what happens on a lot of these varied locations. But oh yeah, look at this. We got some Vardum crystal we can procure here. Just this one little spot though. I don't know, maybe there would be something possible to get the rest of that stuff, but whatever that would be, we certainly don't have the capability. Let's go get this iron deposit as well. Shoot and loot for this moment. For the obligatory question that will be asked, hey, will there be advanced mining mechanics, like a mini game or something? Yes. Yes, we are working on that. It's for the future. All right, so now that we saved that G&B employee and we didn't see anything new or different, nothing else happened, let's go over to Nefty's Plains and get a job. Another giveaway for a prototype is in the works, so if you value anything that you see in this screen and want just like a taste of what's to come, I highly encourage you to jump over to the Discord, discord.gg/rockfishgames, and then go to the giveaway channel. All you have to do is click on an emoji button. That is it, and it puts you in a pool to win a prototype key. All right, so we're flying down to this planet. This site, we're not talking about basically anything. We're just here to get some jobs. That's all we're doing. We're just here for some jobs. Oh, that does look tantalizing, doesn't it? But we're going for the jobs. So let's see what we have here. Let's see, we've got G&B mining, defense, and trading. I'm always a fan of completing trading, but let's see what our opportunities look like through completion of tasks. G&B defense would give us an energy core and a railgun. That would be pretty neat once we get to that tier. G&B trading is liquor and clothing, the only two things you need to survive. And you could argue the clothing part. And then G&B mining, which gives us iron and mining equipment. Ooh, that seems fancy. So, as of right now, I don't like any of these options. I'm going to be honest. I don't really desire any of these goods. But you know what? We gotta make our stance somewhere. So let's go ahead and do the good old G&B defense. So let's go back to the job boards. And we got a minesweeper over here, which we will accept. Search and destroy, that's always a good one. Another search and destroy. I really want to get... Okay, so that's all of the G&B defense options that are out here. There are a few more things that we can go ahead and grab, like item retrieval. This seems good. You can also see that right above my face, we get a pretty decent reward from this one as well, called Neptune 120, and it's ore. We get 10 of that, and if we do that, I think I actually saw... I think there was actually an acquisition of goods that needs that. Yeah, 5 Neptune 120s. So what we can do is we can change these together. We're gonna say, we're gonna grab this, and then we're gonna do the item retrieval of the ore reward so that we can do them back to back. Oh my gosh, jobs limit reached. All right, let's see which jobs we can cancel. Oh, we need to do a thing. Okay. Defense. Oh, you know, we're going to do both the search and destroys, but we're going to go ahead and just, we're going to abandon the Minesweeper one. You guys have seen that one already anyway, right? All right. I have to wait for all these jobs to go by before I can dock again. Excellent. All right. So let's go back to this job board. And we want to get the item retrieval. Yes. Perfect. Very good. This is pleasing. So now we are going to start completing these jobs and raise our reputation with the respective factions that are revealed to us as of right now. We also need to mark the missions so that we can actually find them. Let's go ahead and get this item retrieval one so that we can do these two back to back. The item retrieval and then the acquisition of goods. It'll be fantastic. Here we go. Also, Shu, let me know when the giveaway is done so we can give praise to the victor. So this mission's going to be all the way out here. We're just going to sit back, answer some questions really quick. Are you guys revisiting GOF2, etc. to bring back old successful ideas? I mean, considering that was our past, there are a lot of ideas that we've continued to make and continue to flesh out, but please know, this is not a remake with a different name, okay? This is a completely new franchise. This is EVERSPACE, okay? Everything that we're doing in this unique territory is owned by itself. Yes, we've drawn inspiration from a lot of other sights and sounds across all forms of media, and yes, we do have a history with making games for the mobile market previously, but we have moved on from there and we are developing things that are greater, things that are more powerful, things that have far more weight and value associated to them. Oh my gosh, look at all these enemies. This should be fun. Let's test out our gear. So hopefully we don't see any more unique enemies. But you can see now, these guys are up to our level of difficulty, and they're starting to give us some trouble. So I have to be really careful and use our devices accordingly. This pod, let's go ahead and give him a plasma mine. Dish out some serious damage upon leaving. Ooh, man, that is a lot of damage. All right, here we go. Let's get our shields back. Beautiful. Another outlaw scout. Oh, there's a bomber shooting at us. That's what's going on. There you are. All right, that's our new target. Ouch. All right, let's get the shield down first. Let's get the armor down next. Let's pick up the drone. Perfect. That scattergun noise. Sorry. Let's get some more energy up in this. Perfect. Eat a mine. All right, good, good. Now what's really nice in this version of EVERSPACE 2, and we already talked about this once already, but just to kind of like really put emphasis on it, being able to boost strength is very, very powerful in this game. And let's just talk about why by doing a quick comparison with EVERSPACE 1. So, in EVERSPACE 1, here, let's look at our ship just briefly for a moment. Oh, that's really, really bright. Whatever. This is fine. It's just for talking purposes. So, on EVERSPACE 1, all of your energy sources were actually bound to both your engines and your weapons. So when you fired, it would drain your energy. And then when you boosted, it would drain that same energy pool. And it made things a bit challenging to manage, especially for new players. And we recognize that. That was part of what you needed to manage through that EVERSPACE 1 experience. Now in EVERSPACE 2, those two energy pools have been completely separated. Your boosting and your firing are coming out of two separate, unique pools. So, if you want to boost and evade and also fire at the same time, it is now very possible to achieve in EVERSPACE 2. This is a very strong tactic that I would encourage many of you to do instead of just the mere circle strafing that you are all probably familiar with EVERSPACE 1. So you can see that right in the middle there, the cyan on the left side of the marker, that is our boost, and the white on the right side, that is our, we're gonna call it ammo, okay? So those are two completely separate pools. Adjust yourself accordingly. And I should also point out that on top of that, when you use a device, the device doesn't use any energy either. It's on a cooldown. They are specialty devices that literally give you a benefit for a certain duration and then cool down. Oh my gosh, look at all these guys. All right, I think we're gonna have to get out of here. There's a few too many guys to deal with here. Woo! All right, I'm pretty sure that we actually got our mission objection completed. Yeah, so we got the container, and now we just have to take it back to the source. Boom! Completing this job, and then we're gonna complete another one, back to back. Oh my gosh, and I forgot to say, congrats Daza, or Daza, in the Discord for winning the second prototype copy that we are giving away today. We have 3 more to give away through the course of the stream, so if you are watching, which you better be, watching like a hawk, you can have that opportunity just by going into the Discord and clicking on an emoji button. It's that freaking simple. That simple. Is there still in cockpit view? There is. I cannot show it to you. I am not allowed. I will be hit if I do. But let me tell you what, it's looking sexy. Oh my gosh, is it? Oh, okay. Whew. If we have some freaking Craigasm emojis in chat, like that's the time. Oh my gosh. It's nice. It's nice. It's pleasant. Okay, so we have completed the job. You'll see that we have to claim rewards. It did populate on the screen. Now it's gone, so we can just go here. And we have this little graphic. It's gotten much larger than the other ones, and it has this item symbol right there that says, hey, you can now collect your rewards. So we do this so that if you don't have enough space, like on your ship, which I almost don't, you can just wait to retrieve the reward whenever you want. They just teleport it directly to wherever you're flying. Don't worry about it. It's great. It works, okay? It's fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and say we want this Neptune 120 ore. So all we do is we press R. Done and done. In addition, you'll see that our G&B trading has gone up just a little bit for completing those tasks for them. And when this reaches that next pip is when we meet the next level of standing we have with that particular faction. So once we hit proven, we will get these 2 items, and we will see what the trusted rank would allow us to obtain if we continued this track and proving ourselves worthy with the G&B trading. Now, since we completed that one and we have obtained new equipment, whoops. Yes, we've got these 10 Neptune 120s, a rare ore found only in the outermost regions of the DMZ. Ooh! We can now take that right here, quickly get a hold of 5, they only need 5 of them, and we have to run down to the rundown hangar at Derelict Station. So that's where we're now going to complete our mission. A separate mission entirely, but we got the goods we need, so we're gonna go do it. Nice! So make sure this isn't a specific site that I'm not allowed to go to. This is fine. It is simply a, all right, yes, we're good here. We're gonna get real close to that star. I see a question that says, can all ships go into planet atmosphere and back out, or is that a tech upgrade? Yeah, so it's gonna be across the board. All ships are going to have that capability. The main distinction of the ships is really gonna offer unique play styles. Think of them really as classes in an RPG. It's like, one of them's your mage, one of them's your fighter, one of them's your rogue, one of them's your cleric. This is probably really annoying, and I'm kind of sorry for that, but you get the point. So, based on what type of ship, that's going to outfit you or allow you to be outfitted in a more unique capacity than the other ships that are out there. But all of them will still be able to get you to where you need to go and complete specific objectives, while also offering unique twists as to how some of those objectives can be accomplished. There you go. All right, so we got this rundown hangar that we have to drop this stuff off on. Looks like everything's in the clear around here. Just some generic debris. What's that? I don't think I can talk about some of the debris around here. So close your eyes and listen to the stream as we hopefully can pass through this. Woo! All right, rundown hangar. Man, is it rundown. That was an understatement. Goodness. So let's deliver some goods. It's all done. So we completed another little side quest there. Just like that. Actually, let's see what else this rundown station has to offer. Probably not much, but who knows. All we can do is restock and repair. That's it. But it also kind of makes sense. So let's go ahead and repair our armor. Because we also haven't talked about this. There are a lot of different ways that your ship is going to take damage. Not just through the hull itself, but also through your equipment. Now this isn't a fair example because it's your armor. Your armor obviously has to be repaired in order to have more armor. But it's very possible that a weapon could get damaged, or an engine, or your cargo unit. Any of these things that you're going to have to find a way to repair. Maybe you can repair them on the fly because you have some tools to do so. Maybe you have to get back to a station and spend hard-earned credits to have a professional do it for you. Let's go ahead and restock our missile launcher as well. Based on what type of equipment you have here, very simply you purchase them. And it's also possible that you could have tools or devices or other things that could also restock some of your equipment as well. I don't actually think I have any on hand at the moment. I don't. As an example, the missile defense system, one of its modes, when it is active, allows you to effectively catch missiles. Okay? So whenever you destroy a missile, you have like a percentage chance to add that into your secondary weapons. I'm doing this so much. Oh my gosh. But you get the picture, okay? It's all coming together. And you're seeing how these jobs are coming together, going out and doing these things. It's a good, meaningful thing. Yes, okay. Words are hard sometimes. Let's go somewhere else and let's do some more stuff. I see a good question in the chat. Again, over on YouTube. YouTube's dropping all the great questions. Twitch, you better get on that. Mixer, where you at? Come on. Get them questions to us. We want to answer everything without losing our jobs in our responses. So, the question is, how many fractions will be at the map at the end? Well, honestly, there are so many fractions in this game. You'll see a lot of decimal places. I think the point is that you were going for factions. I'm sorry, I had to make fun of that a little bit. But there will be some diversity in like the different types of reputation trackers that you're going to follow. So this is just GMB alone, okay? Just GMB alone. Mining, trading, and defense. They're three key points that they're really trying to lock down. And depending on what type of missions you get, some of them can only be offered by specific factions. So G&B Defense, they're going to be the ones where you have the search and destroy missions. Because G&B Mining, they're not interested in going out and destroying people. They just want to get a bunch of resources. They want to make sure to lock down a site so that they can get all of their mining tools there or acquire goods, blah, blah, blah. The emphasis is on items. Whereas trading, that's also going to be like, take things here, go there, blah, blah, blah. And defense is like, go destroy the heck out of these people. Like, that's how it all kind of falls in place. Oh my gosh. So let's go ahead and search and destroy. Both of these are acceptable that we can complete, which is good. There's no rewards for these though. All it is just standing increases. Well, I guess there's credits. It does say credits above me, so I digress. Anyway, let's search and destroy. Take on some enemies. It's always fun to blow stuff up. Rockfish. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gravy. Perfection. Disable HUD. Oh my goodness. It's like this is how we made the wait scene or something. Oh wow, that's just what? Wonderful. Hinterlands. Let's just check them really quick. Okay, everything's fine here. We won't get in trouble. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys are having fun. I know that we're going to be doing more giveaways. I think there's going to be another one that's starting here pretty soon. So again, if you haven't joined the Discord, let's just take a quick momentary break. Just a quick little break. Nothing surprising or revealing is going to occur through the course of this break. And just kind of like get into that Discord and see what you can pull up, get into that location. It'll be fantastic. Oh, sorry, there was some double music going on there. My bad. All right, so if you're all in the Discord, that new slot is going to start soon. Let's go take out some dudes. Ooh, leveling up. Level 11. We are so strong. Let me tell you what. Maybe we'll even have a pop-up that talks about leveling up. It does show an upgrade token acquired. We talked about those already. For a quick recap for all of those who did miss it, upgrade tokens are what allow you to unlock new modes for the devices that you've acquired. So when you level up, you get upgrade tokens. And then in addition, oh my gosh, look at all these guys. Please don't be bad things. Okay, this is fine. We're fine here. We are gonna take out the drones first. Drone first. You know what? I really don't want to deal with this guy. Hold still. That feels pretty good. Alright, have a plasma mine or two. I want you to just spin around for me. Spin around. Good, good. Okay, alright. Everything's okay. Ouch! That's a lot of firepower. Alright, here we go. Let's get our shields back again. Definitely something nearby that's boosting the damage. You know what? Let's use this ult. Beefcakes! They're too far away. They can't suffer the damage. So we're turn it back off. Excellent. So we didn't lose the full charge of the ultimate. We can disable it to retain part of what we have. So it doesn't take as long to build it up next time. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? All right, did we complete our mission? I got so distracted by taking on all those dudes. Yes, we did. We took them all out. So let's go ahead and track this next one where we're searching and destroying some more GMB. Head on over that direction. That bomber looks scary. They are scary. Oh my gosh. So what's really unique about what we did in EVERSPACE 2 and what we're continuing to do is that we are diversifying the AI and how your enemies are approaching you and engaging a situation. So what I mean by that is we actually kind of talked about it a little bit already with the Outlaw Detonator drones. They don't just fly towards you and explode, right? They're a bit more stealthy, a little bit more creative about how they approach you, especially based on the environment that you'll encounter them. And bombers are also very unique in this regard. They don't like to get up close and personal. They like to keep their distance and keep launching these annoying missiles at you, right? They just keep barraging you with missiles. That's what they keep doing. And the more missiles that they drop, they're just like, okay, I'm just going to keep hovering away from you so you can't do a dang thing about it. But then when you get up close and personal, they've got a scattergun to really mess you up. So you have to figure out how you want to engage with them or try and pull them out of a situation and into another to capitalize their unique AI that they are using. What also makes them incredibly devious is, much like in these encounters, when a bomber is working in tandem with, say, a bunch of outlaw scouts, those scouts are all up in your grill, so you're trying to navigate and shoot them around, where that bomber's just hanging out in the background launching these missiles at you. So all of a sudden, we have partially emergent gameplay occurring where you have to figure out how to combat both of these different AI styles that are attacking you in a unique way, using your tools, using your environment to overcome it. Oh my goodness! Yeah, that stuff didn't really exist in EVERSPACE 1. EVERSPACE 1, the AI was pretty straightforward. Obviously, we did have some unique twists and turns here and there, but yeah, we're just taking it to the next level. We want to get things crazy for you. All right. Ooh, a Viper. Ooh, things might get messy. You are right. Madcap. Okay. A Viper next to a bomber. Oh, that's such a devious combination, just like what we're talking about. Vipers want to be up in your face, and bombers want to be away from you. So that's going to be a particularly challenging approach for us to tackle just because of how they operate uniquely. So let's take out this Madcap first, because that's going to be the easy part. Oh my gosh. And we're also going to show the homing missile launcher and its distinct effect. Yes! Can we grab a mine? Okay, we grabbed a mine. Let's throw it into him. Hey, alright, it worked. We grabbed a mine and threw it at his face. Dealt some pretty good damage. We didn't have to waste a missile for it. Oh, we are maxed out on supplies. Oh my gosh. So we're just going to destroy that. We'll have to head to a station and drop off all of our stuff and sell it. 2 minutes on the giveaway. Woo! Alright. Let's see. What weapon do we want to use for this? Pulse laser probably to start off. Oh, actually no. So, actually let's talk about damage really quick. This is something that I think needs more attention. So, this Outlaw Viper, way off in the distance there, you see that orange blip and then the red blip. That orange indicates armor, right? The red indicates hull. Then we go over to this bomber and we see blue, orange, and red. That blue represents shields, the orange represents armor, and the red represents hull. So why is this important and relevant for a conversation at all? This is why. Each one of the weapons within EVERSPACE 2 has a set amount of damage it deals to for kinetic damage output, which is specifically against armor, but shields negate all kinetic damage. And then you have energy DPS, which only deals damage to shields, but armor completely negates it. That means that when we use this pulse laser here and we're attacking a shielded foe, their shields are going to drain at a pretty good rate because the energy DPS is 150. And it's just going to pound through that shield. But the second we get through that shield and we start hitting the armor, its kinetic DPS is only 50, and it's going to be a little bit more rough. And that's... So you want to optimize your weaponry to maximize your situation. For example, a marksman railgun, it's got nice consistent damage overall, which means it's going to be dropping that shield and dropping that armor at about the same rate. But maybe the pulse laser's better against a really heavily shielded foe, right? Whereas the marksman, it's not really, it's still good, but it's not going to be as effective as that 150 DPS going on, right? And then obviously you have, well, actually, goodness gravy, this coil gun's just straight up better than this railgun. Why are we even using this thing? Let's use a flak instead. Like, the flak has more kinetic damage than it does energy, but the reason why this damage is lower is because this actually deals damage in an area. So the flak is going to drain a lot of opponents multiple times, right? As opposed to just a single target like the equalizer or the pulse laser. Each one of the weapons has that specific use and how it's going to capitalize in a situation. They each also have some sort of caveat as well, where they're not going to be as effective in XYZ situation. As an example, the coil gun, even though it is very powerful and against both options, it does have a bit of a spread to it. So if you're firing it at the maximum range, which isn't really super great, it's going to miss a lot. So you have to be kind of in a middle range situation in order to get everything out of the equalizer. Oh my gosh, did Bloodstar win a key? Oh my gosh. Why are you doing the giveaway if you already have a key? I'm watching you. Alright. In addition to that, the last big thing to talk about is the hull itself. The hull of the ship takes full damage from both kinetic and energy DPS. So that means when you're using this pulse laser, if you are fighting a foe that only has shields, okay, you drain the shields and now you're hitting the hull, you are now doing 200 DPS damage to their hull. You've blasted down their shields, they're taking the full effect of this weapon, combining both the kinetic and the energy DPSs together, okay? Very, very strong. Equally, with our equalizer over here, the coil gun, that kinetic and energy damage is going to make an absurd 260, right? It's almost 260. It's 256, okay? But it's going to make a very strong amount of damage to the hull if you're landing those shots. Very, very, very powerful. And just because we're looking at this right now, we're going to talk one more thing, which is how this is a weapon crafted specifically by Federal Arms and Crafts. So we have unique corporations, we have unique creators within the territory of the DMZ, within the world of EVERSPACE 2, that create specific goods. Maybe there's going to be something that happens if you equip multiple items created by the same company. Yeah? Yeah. All right. Giveaways on now? Is that what I hear? Increased Gradient asks a good question. Through the course of this giveaway, the prototype build was accessible to exclusive backers way before the start of this year. So we're doing the prototype giveaway. It's essentially it's a taste of what's to come It was an early build that we made for Gamescom last year, okay? Long time ago, that gives you a really good taste of what EVERSPACE 2 is ultimately shooting for. Now, what I'm playing here is far closer to the alpha, which is separate from the prototype. Not something that will be moved into an alpha. The prototype is independent on its own. When you have that key, it will exist as the prototype forever. The alpha is for much higher tiers of the Kickstarter who wanted to support our cause, who wanted to fund our product, and also who want to give back through discussions and feedback by participating in that alpha and navigate the process from there. So no, not every Kickstarter backer has an alpha. Every Kickstarter does have a prototype. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So if you are not a backer at all and you want a prototype to stick into Steam and be able to play whenever you would like, that is what that's all about. And we need to congratulate Increase Gradient, who just... That's hilarious and wonderful. Wow, that's really remarkable. Who just won a prototype copy of EVERSPACE 2. Whew, okay. You have to ask a question to get a key. I swear, that was completely coincidental. Warp Speed over on YouTube asks, are there black holes in the game? So currently there are not. We know that we had black holes in the first game, and a lot of people are expecting some sort of comeback. Basically, we want to make sure that if we do go a direction of black holes, that it makes sense with this new world that we are crafting, right? Like, there's very specific locations that you're going to. You're not going to just like randomly find a black hole. It's going to be cataloged on the map somewhere. And if we do that, we have to make sure that location of a black hole is very unique and engaging and purposeful through exploring. So what does that look like? That is a really strong challenge that we would have to navigate if we were to bring black holes into EVERSPACE 2. So as of right now, no, they are not in the game. Will the Ancients be back? That would be pretty dope, wouldn't it? Are there space whales or other space-born creatures? We've actually shown concept art. So the answer is actually yes. Can I get a key, please? I like you. You're fun. But you have to go through the giveaway. For anybody who's just showing up now and has no idea about how do I get involved in the giveaway, let's actually take a quick cut over here and just check out the Discord link, which is where you need to go. Come be a part of our little community. We have a lot of fun. We like to show off the fan art, which we have one piece today to show. That's it. We have one piece of fan art to show today, but we love to show off your work on a weekly basis, your talents and abilities, live on these streams. We love to engage with you, answer your questions, mess with you, meme with you. It's, you know, it can be an intimate setting to have vibrant discussions within our Discord, okay? Like, your voice is very important, not just for us to listen for feedback, but also to make fun of you. That's how valuable that is. So please join our community. Get in that Discord. Once you're there, through the course of the stream, every time we trigger a new giveaway, all you have to do is go to the giveaway channel and click on an emoji. It is that simple. Like, it is literally that simple. All you have to do. Cool. All right, so let's get back into the game. All right, so we have this Viper and Bomber combo. I really want to take out this Bomber first. That's a corrosion missile. Ah! Oh, we got some maneuvers. All right, let's try and focus this guy down. Okay, good hit. Our beefy flat cannon. Oh, back up. Wait, we got a swarm of more coming in? Oh, we do not like Weber drones. No, thank you. All right, we got to focus these bad boys out, and we got to go. So we're going to close the gap on this bomber. We're going to disable him. Oh, snipers is... Oh, my gosh. The Viper's too close. Okay, all we have to do is take out this Viper. That seems easy enough, right? So now you're seeing like the oh my gosh. Oh goodness gravy. We are in the thick of things now. They came from all over. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. Let's get some missile launches going. I don't think they have any. Yeah. Just get wrecked. That's great. Okay, now we got to get out of here. Ooh, too many guys. Too many. And all is well. Excellent. And I think we've completed all the jobs we took. No, we have more. We were attacked. Wait. Oh, that's completed. Ha! That says completed. For a second, I thought I still needed to do them. No, they're all done. Perfect. So you can see that we are slowly rising up in the ranks for G&B defense going through this. Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's go see if we can take on yet another mission. Maybe. We'll see what happens. So while we're cruising through space, let's answer some more questions. Can you actually fly to the sun or into it? I do these things out of love. You ask a question, sir, I will provide. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, I promise, it's gonna look way cooler in the final version, okay? It looked like we just entered a big pool of soup, alright? I promise. But it must be done. You guys asked, let me tell you what, we have been fighting the good fight for you guys to knock out all of these insane bugs. We don't consider that a bug right now. That's a feature, okay? It's wonderful. All right, let's see what happens when we go back to the last checkpoint. Oh gosh, do we have to do this mission again? Oh my gosh, we do. I am such a doofus. It's fine. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go pick up another job. It's fine. All right, let's go back to Nefty's Plains. The only location currently where jobs can be born. That's gonna change, by the way. Oh my gosh. Music feels very 80s. It's great. Hey, good. All right, yeah, we're pretty happy with the results of the music thus far. There's a lot of tracks you haven't heard yet. Unknown signals. Space soup. I know, that's the first thing I thought of when I looked at that, okay? I don't know. Maybe I'm hungry all the time. Can you give me a break, please? You liked how flying into a black hole in Everspace 1 just noped your run without fanfare, says Percival. Percival. Yeah, no, that's really cool. I'm glad that you liked how we put emphasis on the gameplay and, you know, didn't draw out too many of those effects too much. But we do want the game to look really great, even when you die in a stupid manner. So we're definitely approaching what that can look like. Back to Nefty's Plains. And then I think what we'll do is we'll swing around on the other side of this planet and we'll land at the scrapyard, which you guys are familiar with. We're going to try and do a run. It's going to be embarrassing, I know, because I still need to get a far better race time through the little racetrack that we have there. Hopefully it'll do much better. So let's see what the job board provides. We got more acquisitions of goods. 10 gold? Nah, sorry, can't do that one. Item retrieval. We can accept that one. Also, oh, we need to kill our search and destroy job. So let's just go ahead and abandon that. Did we take that? Yeah, let's go ahead and accept that. Lost cargo is always a pretty good one as well. These numbers, by the way, this is another point. Your jobs the reason why you see some of them in purple is because they're a bit higher than us. They're at least 2 levels or more higher than where we're currently at. We're level 11. This is level 13 mission. Some of these are level 10s. One's level 9. So some of them are going to be a little bit easier than others. But depending on... Ooh, a repel attackers. I like that one. We'll do that twice. And that's kind of... Yeah, there you go. All right, let's see what we can sell here. We have... Oh my gosh, look at these. We can buy more stuff. Now, there's currently a bug where if you already own the device, you actually gain the amount of credits that it costs. So I'm pretty sure if I click this, I'm going to gain 3,000 credits. So we're at almost 5,000. We should go up to almost 8,000. Oh, it's already unlocked. Oh, they patched it out. Who patched this? I loved that bug. I just wanted to make money by buying stuff that I already cheated. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and sell all of this stuff. You are able to see kind of like how things are going to be affected if you sell a different amount. It's also important to note within these spaces what your total profit is going to be, because certain stations are going to value certain items much greater or much lesser than others based on where they're at, what their functionality is, what faction they are, stuff like that. So the Aethium crystal shards here, they don't really sell that much, but maybe you find a station in the Kodo orbit that just like goes freaking bonkers wild for him. Like, I'll give you 1,000 per, you know, whatever. So there's definitely a lot that can happen just based on sales alone. Oh, this is actually a better shield. Let's use that. We're just gonna sell all this stuff to make more monies. Steering nozzles, a railgun. That was the one we were using before. No, this is a new railgun. We'll actually use that guy. He's much better than the previous railgun that we were using. So there's iron. Ooh, a blaster. Let's mix up our weapons. Scrap metal, nanobots, small. We're gonna hang on to that because that stuff's valuable. Cargo unit, autocannon, flak, mine launcher, nanoplating. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Now we need to restock ourselves and repair. Beautiful. We can also automate this. Like if you want to like always have your missiles in your ship completely repaired when you land, you just automate it. Obviously we can toggle those like this. But now with those triggered, the second we land, it just fills us up and it's great. So the next giveaway is live on the Discord right now. Get in the Discord, click on an emoji, then come back to the stream, and maybe you'll win a prototype copy. Boom! How easy is that? Super great! Super wonderful. All right, so let's go ahead and check out these new jobs that we got. And see if we can complete them without accidentally showing content that we're not supposed to do. Nira! I don't see a marker. Alright, let's take this one. All these are in Cedo, right? Okay, good. Because we can't fly anywhere else. Perfect! Alright, did I miss any questions? Probably. I do like this music. Somebody mentioned it was like 80s music and they really enjoyed that. It's definitely got a groove to it, you know what I'm saying? It's pleasant. Good job, Giho. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem with asking lots of questions. When we fly into this location, we're gonna see if we can actually do it, and then I'll answer some questions. It'll be good. I am gonna do some blanket statement answering of questions real quick. For those who are wondering what the giveaway is, how to get involved, join our Discord, click on an emoji. It's that simple. When you go into the Discord, there's a giveaway channel that you literally just click on an emoji and you will be put into the queue to win a copy of the prototype for EVERSPACE 2. This is separate from the alpha, which is coming out soon. It's coming out very soon. I will mention this again because I think it is an important element to discuss. We are going to be doing some interviews and showing some trailers very soon at some locations like the PC Gamer. We're doing IGN. We're doing another one, which I'm brain farting on. But we are making announcements and stuff when those things come up, and we are making sure that all of our elements that we're working on are lining up accordingly with those adjustments in order to give people the space that they need to address everything going on in the world right now, okay? So it's very much we're following in suit and making sure that we're delivering our goods where they need to be delivered at that appropriate time. All right. So again, soon. That's the answer. And when I say soon, I'm not talking like any no-nonsense a year from now soon. I'm talking like freaking beginning of this month soon, all right? Days, maybe weeks. Days, hours, seconds. No, okay. But soon, very soon, okay? All right, let's get in here and destroy some stuff. Viper, Scout, Drone. Of course there's gonna be more guys. Gosh dang it, I wish this guy would stop spawning in. We can't talk about this ship yet. Oh my goodness. Let's go somewhere else. Oh my goodness. Let's just go to another place to retrieve an item. Everything's fine. Some things must remain hidden. Oh my gosh. And great questions, Thomas. Michael, the CEO of Rockfish Games, my boss, he's the one answering your delightful questions. Keep laying them on us, by the way. Ask any and all questions. And if we make fun of you a little bit, just know that it's because you asked a bad question. So only ask good questions, no pressure. What's the problem? Excellent. We're just having fun to stream. We love you all dearly. It's great. Shoes on what? You said Eric! What? Did I miss something? I'm passing so many unknown signals. Stop saying stuff about bad questions. But I love it when people ask bad questions. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what's here. Okay, good. Good, good, excellent. Let's go take him out quickly so we don't have to discuss anything else. Ugh. Okay, good. Everything's fine. Fine and well. PR nightmare. No, I promise. I promise. We answer all questions. But if somebody asks, you know, something... Come on, if somebody's like, are you human? You know I'm not going to just ignore that and let you go. Alright. Destroy some stuff. Oh, I missed! Yeah, this weapon's way better than it was, than that other one we had. Those rarities make a big difference. Good, good. Let's go ahead and calm things down a little bit. Alright, perfect. Just an outlaw bomber left. Nice! Random guy is the winner for the 4th giveaway. Congratulations, random guy, for receiving a prototype copy of EVERSPACE 2. That's gonna be a good time. Woo! Alright, so we want to close the gap here and just teleport up into his space. Look at the damage on this weapon. It's just going straight through his shields, straight through the... Kind of straight through the armor. My goodness. We are barraging this guy. We got a hole in the back of his ship, and yet he is really tanking this damage. How thought this thing could do more damage than that. Let me see this. Oh, its kinetic damage sucks! Oh my gosh, let's change weapons. Good, good. One more shot. Beautiful. Sealed container acquired. I think we just have to take it back to Nefty's plains. Yeah. Beautiful. Flying around. Let's also go ahead and cancel this other mission that unfortunately we couldn't quite do. Oh, did I just cancel the wrong mission? Guess we'll find out. Woo! Back to the station to complete the job. No, I canceled the wrong job. Excellent. That's fantastic. We were robbed at Nefty's plains. Wait, does this mission have to be completed here? Surely that's not the case. There's probably something going on with that. I probably messed up the mission. As my bad. Like I said, you're gonna see some bugs here. It's what happens through the process of showing these. So just bear with me as I'm finding new bugs to solve before our alpha drops soon. Excellent. All right, let's go back here and sell some more stuff. Oh, that shield's better. It's a level 10 shield. Oh, they're both level 10s. But this adds some nice qualities. Deal 70% of energy damage back to the causer's own shield. I really like that quality, so we're going to go ahead and use that. And then we are just going to sell this one. I'm going to sell this nano plating, and we're going to hang on to that. Still like it. Any more jobs? I think we're good on the jobs for the moment, so that'll be nice. All right, I'm going to take a quick breather. Oh my goodness. Whew, it's getting hot. We've been completing some pretty good jobs. We've been covering a lot of the elements in the game and knowing how the reputation system works and all of that type of stuff. I don't think we're going to reach a proven status during this stream. I keep getting distracted and blowing stuff up and answering questions, which is great. But yeah, maybe we'll get to that in the next stream next week. So, just a quick break. I'm going to go use the restroom and stuff. So, yeah. So, remember, the Discord is where the giveaways are at. I think another one's going to be starting, or if it hasn't... No, wait. Are the giveaways done? Have we done all 5? Oh, my gosh. Anyway, be a part of the Discord. It's important. The Discord is where we do have a serious amount of time, and it's a lot of fun. So definitely jump on in. Don't be shy. Let's have good time. One more giveaway is left. One more giveaway. So definitely make sure you are a part of that. And it'll be solid. I will see you in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Oh, hello there. I have something to show you. I'm back. Hey. So I wanted to show this amazing fan art that we received in the Discord. It's a pretty powerful piece. Represents some greatness of EVERSPACE 1. And really, this is peak performance from you guys. So I don't know if you've all been in on the whole banana situation, but this is a banana frigate, but an Okanana. How would you even word that? But we're having fun showing off some, even the simplest of photoshoppings. Yes, just this is a fun, good time to be a part of the Discord, sharing stuff at random. It's silly, it's ridiculous. But we love it. So thank you for this little piece. It's wonderful. And we hope to see so much more from you and the things that you love and the things that you want to make hilarious, making fun of myself or Michael or any member of the team, or just like encapsulate the awesomeness of it and really show fine detail work in your Lego sets, which we've seen, which was really stinking cool. And everywhere in between. So it's a really good time. Ocarina, yeah, right? Oh, it's silly. So we do have one more giveaway that we are going to go ahead and do in just a moment. But yeah, you can probably tell that we've been really hard at work on the alpha, and we want to make sure that you're not just seeing a bunch of spaceships whenever we get there. So I can't really show you any new footage of anything, but I can assure you that there are going to be new things that are out there, and you may or may not have to be careful with. All right, the planet is for scale. That's right. Yep. So it's beautiful. Final giveaway is up. So I'm just going to be hanging out with you guys through the course of this. I also want to show you some other pieces of concept art. Why does it do that? Oh my goodness, that's just silly. So we talked about the sticky turret, I think, last time. This is that little consumable that when you fling it, it attaches to an asteroid and starts blasting things forward for you. It's quite a nice little companion. Obviously, we saw the Viper that we were engaged with. This is the concept art that it was that came from it. So you see it folds out and it starts blasting you like a Viper that has opened its mouth. So it seems appealing. Oh my gosh, Jeff Chris on YouTube with that pun. Oh my gosh, like it's amazing. Any chance of EVERSPACE 2 running on Vulcan? So yes, Thomas, we are going to be running on Vulcan. That is a confirmed thing, and that will also be at full release. Though that's not going to be something that we can deliver earlier than that, unfortunately. But we are definitely working on it. We also have a couple new ships that we haven't been able to show yet. A lot of people have been talking about this Outlaw Dreadnought, and for scale, that thing is a pretty large construct. A station in its own right, in fact. So we will be encountering those later in the game as well. Sticky turret turns an asteroid to a blasteroid. Oh my gosh. These puns, guys, you. All right, next we're gonna talk about the Colonial light cruiser. We haven't really seen the Colonials too much in EVERSPACE 2. If you guys were with us, I think over a month ago now, there was you were able to see this ship actually in its blocked out form when we were running through the tutorial of the game. That's how long ago this was. When we were showing the tutorial, you had a sliver of a display. And we're very pleased with the results of this ship and how the Colonials are going to be involved with your specific story, as well as the DMZ as a whole, as the story continues on after the events of EVERSPACE 1. That will be fantastic. Obviously, we haven't seen the GMB carrier either. These guys are much beefier versions of a frigate. It's basically they're kind of assault vessel, if you will. And we can see a lot of parallels between the Grady and Brunt prospects and the Colonial light cruisers, at least in coloration alone. But I do want to remind you, there's a big strong reason for this, and that is the GMB actually are the leftovers from the Colonial Okar conflict. We're getting lore heavy here, okay? Some people might shut me off and be like, what a dork. It's important to some people, okay? So the GMB, they're the ones that are left over from the war. So a lot of what they've been outfitted with is Colonial technology. Like, that's straight up what they are using, but then also profiting from all of their mining in the DMZ as well. So that's why you see a lot of those parallels, but Colonial tech, it's probably a little bit newer. Guess we'll find out more about that later in the game. Also, check out these ship colors. What's your favorite? They're all in the game. Actually, I'm not sure if they're all in the game. Most of them are in the game. We want to make sure that you're going to choose the way and the style that you want to go fly. It's not just a matter of being awesome in space, it's look good doing it, right? And so we've got tons and tons and tons of colors, and right behind my head, of course, this is a RGB right there version of the ship, which indicates you can specifically change those 3 colors of the ship. So if you don't even like one of the options that you see here, you will have the ability to make more options. Options are fun. Oh my gosh. We also saw this player ship high-res shot. We saw this player ship high-res shot. We saw this one. We saw this one. Oh, I like that one. I'm a fan of those wings. We got this one. We got that. Oh gosh, I like this one as well a lot. Oh my goodness. The explosion, you can see the action freeze in full effect here, putting emphasis on the ship with a nice field of view in the background. Obviously, we've got more ships that we're going to ultimately have to talk about in the future, like this freelance cargo ship. And then we also have the Outlaw Dreadnought in the background assaulting these freelancers. How wooed! Oh my gosh. So there's still so much more to show. So many more ships to talk about. So many more things to reveal, like space stations. Like it's crazy that what we've shown, you know, words. Way back at Gamescom, I still remember having conversations with people playing the prototype, which we've had 4 winners of, and a 5th one soon. People were saying, this game's like almost complete. Where can I pick it up? The freaking prototype. Boys and girls, let me tell you what. There is so much more coming to this game, and so much more polish and finesse and detail. I can't even, it's going to be such a fun ride to share with you out there, you beautiful human being. It is going to be such a delight through this process of development to show you all the little trinkets that are yet to come. And to reveal those to you in these pleasurable moments, I just have the time of my life doing these streams for you. So thank you all for coming here, hanging out, having a good time. It is just fantastic. Well, there are like 4 minutes left for this last giveaway for the prototype. Definitely get in on that if you don't have a prototype copy yet. I should also mention and give a quick shout out. We had 4 of those prototype keys to distribute from Rockfish to you. Mwah. We love you. And one of those actually comes from one of our community persons. Somebody had an extra key that they actually got from a giveaway, And they were like, hey, you know what? Let's put this in a grand pool and just divvy it back out to the community where it really matters. Aww. Oh, that's so sweet. So thank you so much to Equitas for doing this the second week in a row. He gave us a giveaway last week, and he did it again this one. So 4 come from Rockfish, and 1 comes from one of our community persons, Equitas. Thank you so much. I even think he's in the chat for YouTube. So, hey, awesome. What a rock star. Oh, my gosh. You guys are so much fun, and I want to sneak you content so bad, even though Michael would slap me. I guess you did kind of get a little bit of a snippet there during the stream. There were a couple new things that you saw. For those who've been coming back, I know you guys recognize them. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you'll just have to wait for the full reveal at that certain point in time in the future. Like I said, there's going to be so much new content to talk about. It's really absurd. But I hope that you see we are being very, very, very persnickety about how you are engaging in this game world, in these handcrafted environments, building yourself up with a lot of rich customization through the itemization and leveling up. I know we haven't really talked excessively about perks yet, but we're getting there. Like there's so many layers to how this all comes together. We want to make sure that you're really enjoying that space and enjoying that time. And I'm thrilled that when the alpha does reach, peak very soon, like we're going to have a lot of avenues for you to not just get involved by playing the game and saying, oh, I found a bug and blah, 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 this and blah, blah, that. Like we want to have suggestions and ideas built up from where you are at to make sure that this experience that we're creating isn't just good. We want to make it great. That is why we do the alpha, beta, and early access approach. We know that we have a really strong vision, but we know that you guys know what you want. And that's why we go this avenue to put it all together in one amazing package. Oh my goodness. We have a congrats to Trust the Blade. Congratulations on getting a prototype copy of EVERSPACE 2. Yeah, that's good. I should have been using this clap sound for every single one of the winners. What am I doing? But we love you. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out to the streams, participating in the 5 giveaways. Congratulations to all of our winners. I hope that you really enjoy those prototypes and see just how much that has even changed from then to the copy that I'm showing you now. So hold on for a wild ride when we get into even more crazy stuff. Maybe even next week. I don't know. Guess we'll have to find out. Oh boy, maybe I've said too much. All right, boys and girls, it is time for me to say goodbye. I'm going to send you off to the page that has all the links and all the places to go watch because it's a really good time. Always. It really is. It's amazing. So definitely, hit all the sights and sounds: Discord, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, Mixer. There's something else in there probably. I can't remember. But I have been your host, Eric Schrader, the community ambassador for Rockfish Games. Again, I live to serve you guys. You are amazing. Don't stop being awesome. And I'll catch you in the next stream next Friday, same time. Toodles! One little last bit of knowledge. If you didn't get your question answered, it's not because I was ignoring you. I really do love you. Make sure that you get into that Discord. We have an AMA channel. That stands for Ask Me Anything. Any of the developers, including myself, can dive in there and respond. So don't think that you've just been got. No, 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 no. Dive on in, ask your questions. We will make sure that you get a response. Thank you so much. Love you all. Toodles.